Hi and welcome to DriveSpark, and we are back in Bangalore to drive yet another car. Now this car has a petrol variant that naturally aspirated. You get a turbo petrol variant and you also get a diesel variant with this. But today what we are driving is the electric version of the Kia Syros. Yes, the Syros goes electric. Car remains the same, not a lot has changed in it. Company has done a couple of changes here and there, and in this video I will be telling you everything you need to know about this car and the Syros EV. What all changes has the company given? So let's quickly start this video, but first let me just open this up and show you the storage space that you get inside. Now obviously, since it's an EV, you have a little bit of space at the front because there's no engine. So let me just quickly open the hood over here. And there you can see there is your battery management system, your motor, your everything. But this thing is a Frunk over here. And it's a 16-liter Frunk. Well, obviously, you can't keep much in this, but you can keep the stock charger that you get with this car, which is a 3.3 kilowatt charger. So yes, you can keep that over here. And this car is available in 9 color options, but this color that you see is the exclusive matte graphite, and this is only available with the X-Line version. Well, let me tell you the price of this car. Well, the Syros EV starts at 13.5 lakh rupees and goes all the way up to the 19.99 lakh rupee mark. Well, this particular variant is the top-end variant, the X-Line variant. So this is priced at 19.99 lakh rupee ex-showroom. Well, obviously, one more thing that I have to say, that now you also get BAS, that is battery as a service. So if you buy that car, the base variant of it will cost you about 7.9 lakh rupees ex-showroom, where you can go and check out the details for the BAS description. Well, these were the prices of the car, and now let us quickly see what you get. So first of all, you can see you get this same kind of headlight unit. You have your high beam, low beam, everything in one cluster. That's your DRL that turns into the indicator. Well, you get fog lamp with this. Plus, if you see over here, since this is the X-Line version, you get the badges in matte black. There's no chrome on this car, which personally I like because I don't know why people love chrome, but yeah, blacked out version is definitely better. You get some piano black accents over here, front parking camera, and obviously the grille is kind of shut off because there is no engine, so there is no air required. Whatever air is required goes through this grille and cools down the system. Well, that is the radar for the ADAS that works in sync with that camera, which is right over there. And apart from that, you can see that there is a lot of gloss black finishing in the front end. So yeah, the front end typically remains the same. Let's move on to the side over here. Well, obviously before moving, you can see you also have parking sensors all around at the front, which makes it easier for you to park at tight spaces. Well, if you come to the side over here, you can see you get this gloss black ORVM with the integrated indicator right over here. That's again your camera for your 360-degree camera. That's your on the ORVMs. You have blacked out A pillar. The B and the C pillar is finished in the body color, but the A pillar is gloss black. Looks nice overall with this. You have blacked out roof rails as well. So the black and the grey combination is really going well with this. You have body cladding all around, and plus you get this 17-inch wheel with the top end variant. Well, the lower variant gets an alloy wheel, but it's a 16-inch and the design is also a little different, but this thing looks definitely nice. So now the battery pack is situated over here. If you can just show it to them. So there you go, that is the battery pack. And apart from that, you have about 190 mm of ground clearance, which makes it pretty accessible for you to drive over like broken tarmac or roads that the city has to offer. One more thing, you get flush door handles over here that are electronically operated. So that means if you lock or unlock the car and if you start driving, this will shut automatically. It is not a manual thing, because manual thing was a problem because once you are near the car, you could not figure out whether you have to pull it out from here or this side. But this thing obviously comes out on its own, so it's like an easy thing. Again, that's the B pillar, that's the side profile of the car. Nothing has changed as far as the design goes, but let us come over here at the back. Again, at the back, you get almost everything same. The tail light unit remains the same. You have the X-Line badge over here, and you get again piano black finishing that you get in the front as well. Shark fin antenna is present on the top, and you get a huge panoramic sunroof. That all remains the same. Plus, you have this spoiler. You also get a high stop mount light, defoggers, and obviously a wiper as well. Again, the logo, you can see the logo is finished in black. Again, looks really nice. Plus, you can see that the Syros logo over here is finished in black. And you now get a new EV logo because obviously this is an EV car. Now let's quickly open the boot, and before I open the boot, check this out. The lower part of the bumper is also finished in this gloss black finish, which actually looks good, and it is matching the front end of the car. You have the reverse light over here, and obviously the tail light is on the other side. Let's quickly open the boot. No electronic boot over here, but thanks to the hydraulic struts, the boot opens up. So now you get about 465 liters in the boot, and pardon me, we have some, some bags over here. Now that is basically the charger that you get with the car. Let me quickly open this up and show it to you. This is the 3.3 kilowatt hour charger that you get with this. So this is basically your stock charger that you will get with this car. You can buy a 7 kilowatt hour charger, and you can also charge it through an 11 kilowatt hour charger. We have two bags over here, and there's ample enough of space. There is a small parcel tray over here. And why is this gap? Because I'll tell you, you can recline these seats all the way to the front or the back. I mean, just look at it till it reclines. It is definitely a nice thing, but you get two adjustable headrests, not a third for the center person. Let's close the boot. Boot lid is not difficult to close because obviously of the hydraulic struts. And yes, you have the tail light. I mean, these are the tail lights over here as well. So, I mean, it's a mix and match from the top to the bottom. Looks really nice. Now let's go to the inside. But before we go to the inside, come over here, this side. And this is where you charge the car from. Now that is for your AC charging, and this is for your DC charging, that is your fast charging. So this supports both AC and DC charging, which is a nice thing. Now let me move on to the inside. Once again, if you can see, you get like a color theme that's kind of dark green that looks really nice. And obviously you can see that the entire setup kind of remains the same. You have the same 12.3 inch screen over here, 12.3 inch screen over here, and this is basically your small screen to control the air conditioning. You can also control the air conditioning through here with your manual buttons. Again, manual buttons for your infotainment. And yes, the screen is actually very nice. It's a very smooth screen. Apart from that, let me just show you the camera quality. So if you can just show it to them. So that is the camera quality of the car. Nice. I mean, you can see one door is open, so it's kind of showing this. But overall, it's a nice camera quality, and you have different views. You can choose from setting, you can choose from. Apart from that, you also have adaptive guidelines. Now, if we talk about the sunroof, obviously that is the massive panoramic sunroof that you get. It looks nice, gets in a lot of air inside the cabin. And yes, it opens all the way to the back. So since this is the X-Line, you get the X-Line badge on the seats, and yes, the front seats are ventilated. You get the ventilation option over there if you can show it to them. So that is the ventilation option for the front seats. And apart from that, you get gloss black finish. You also get these door handles that are finished in this silver color. Apart from that, you can see, I mean, this is not a storage space, but yeah, you can like keep a phone over here. The dashboard is not finished in like a soft touch material, but you get hard plastic. That's good quality plastic. You have an auto dimming IRVM, that's a good thing. You have Kia Connect, and you have an SOS button over here. You also have a sunglass holder over here, and you can see a vanity mirror for the passenger, but obviously no vanity mirror for the driver. I have no clue why does Kia have to do this. I really don't have an idea. Plus you have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay that is wireless with this. And apart from that, if you check out the storage. Now before that, let me just show you the key of the vehicle. Pardon me, the key is a little dirty over here because of some stickers. But yes, you can lock, unlock, you can hold to open the boot from here. And yes, you can start the car from here. So it has remote starting as well. As far as the charging option goes, you can see you get this 12-volt charging socket over here. You get a 100-watt charger right away. That's a Type-C. And if you want to switch between charging and USB, you can press this button. So you can see you can switch between the charging and this as well. Now, as far as storage goes, you have storage space over here. You have storage space on the door. You have storage space over here. Storage space over here, and storage space underneath. So as far as the storage space goes, this thing is loaded with storage space, and yes, it has a lot of space. Now let me quickly go to the back and show you what the back end looks like. Again, the seat is not adjusted according to my height. I can pull it up a little bit, but you can see there's ample amount of knee room, there's leg room. Under thigh support is a little, I mean it should have been a little better. The seats over here can be moved front and back, and yes, as I mentioned, they can be reclined like this all the way. So if you want to have a relaxed drive, you can just recline and go off to sleep. And obviously if you want to enjoy, just look at this. The panoramic sunroof is right till here. I mean, there's a lot of air and light that can come inside the cabin because of this. You just quickly upright the seat, and yes, you have an armrest over here. There is two cup holders, and now you get ventilated seats in this. So yeah, that's a new thing that has been added. So ventilated seat, but I think the ventilation is on the bottom and not on the back. And you also get a Harman Kardon surround sound system that is really nice. You can tune it from there, and you also have a subwoofer at the back. Plus you have this privacy shade, the window shade. That is good. Blocks a lot of sunlight and keeps your privacy intact. Apart from that, if you check over here, you have a phone holder, magazine holder over here, AC vents over here, and you have two Type-C charging sockets. Well, if you see the floor, let me just remove this umbrella. It's a flat floor. Since the battery pack, there is no transmission tunnel running, so it's a flat floor. And yes, 3 people can sit comfortably, but as I mentioned, the third person does not get a headrest over here. Your lights are all LED on the inside and on the outside. So I think, yeah, that sums up the Syros EV. Nice car. I really like the color scheme that is going on with this X-Line on the outside and on the inside. So let's quickly drive this car and tell you how is this Syros EV to drive. So now with the driving seat of the all-new Syros EV. And first things first, let me tell you about the battery pack that this car gets. So first of all, it gets a single motor that powers the front wheels. It's a front wheel drive. And it gets 2 battery packs. One is a 42 kilowatt hour and one is a 51.4. That's a larger battery pack. Now the one that we are driving is the 51.4 kilowatt hour. That's the large battery pack. And the company claims about 526 kilometers of range in one single charge. Well, I'm sure you will be able to get about more than about 450 kilometers. And yes, this thing has a lot of power because this thing can accelerate. Like, it has some really brutal acceleration. And why I'm saying that is because we have posted a couple of reels. You can go check it out. We posted the acceleration. We posted the 0 to 100. Everything is just amazing on this. The way this thing accelerates, if it was an all-wheel drive, it would have been really fun. And just because it has about 171 PS of power, the big battery pack. So 171 PS of power, the torque is a little unknown right now. Kia has not shared the torque figures, but 171 bhp, front wheel drive, electric car. You just floor it. Right now I'm on sport mode, and if I just floor it, you can see that it literally pushes me back in the seat. And not only once, like, no matter how many ever times you floor it, like, you can just see how many ever times you floor it, and we've already touched 100. So as I mentioned, 0 to 100, the company claims about 8.1 seconds. You can go check our reel out for the timing that we have done on the Syros EV. Now, let's come to the main part, is the battery pack. Since the battery pack is situated underneath, so the center of gravity is now a little low. And because the center of gravity is low, the body roll is there from the regular ICE version. There is body roll. I will not say there is no body roll, but it has, like, there's a minimal difference that you can feel. Earlier there was a little more of vertical body roll, but the vertical body roll has reduced a little bit. I would not say that the body roll has gone away, because yes, this is a tall car, so obviously there is vertical movement in it, and when you sway from side to side, you will get to know that yes, the body roll is a little intense at some times. Overall, I would say that this thing is like, if you load the car up with 5 people, then I think it would be a little stable. Otherwise, it's fine. Acceleration is very good. Body roll is something that they could have worked on it. The suspension is obviously tweaked a little bit because of the extra weight that it has gained from the electric motor and the battery pack. Apart from that, if we talk about the charging infrastructure that they have given, so there are about 3 chargers that they have mentioned. First is a 3.3 kilowatt hour charger, that's the basic charger. Now they haven't even mentioned like how many hours it will take. I'm sure that it's the 51.4 kilowatt hour battery pack will take like ages, almost like 20-24 hours to charge with that slow charger. But if you have a 7.4 kilowatt charger, then you can charge it in say about 7 hours and about 7 hours 15 minutes, 7.5 hours. If you have a 11 kilowatt hour AC fast charger, then you can charge it in about 4 hours 50 minutes, or maybe like 5 hours. But it can support up to 100 kilowatt hour charging. And if you do that, so the DC charger that you get, the fast charging, that can do like a 10 to 80% in like 40 minutes. And the rest that I've spoken is about like 10 to 100%, but this is about 10 to 80%. So yeah, that's the charging. That's how fast this car can charge. It supports both AC and DC fast charging, so that's a good thing. Apart from that, the suspension, as I mentioned, has been tweaked a little bit. The steering has a decent amount of feedback to it. It weighs up a little as you change the mode. So there are 3 driving modes. You have Eco, you have Sport, you have your normal. The driving mode is on the selector is on the steering wheel. So it is easy for you not to move your eyes off the steering wheel and find it somewhere here. It's just right over here. So with the help of your thumb, you can just change your driving modes. And once you change the driving modes, obviously the cluster also changes. You can set the theme up up to your requirement, but yeah, there are default themes that are there inside. As far as the acceleration goes, I would just say one thing: it is a pretty fast car. You need to be a little careful, especially if you are on hilly roads. Please don't switch off traction control because it just keeps on spinning the front wheels. That is what it will do continuously. So yeah, guys, that was the Syros EV. Pretty nice car, I would say. If you want to go out for like a 400-500 kilometer road trip, it's fantastic. The comfort is good. It's feature loaded, and yes, it drives definitely well. I wish the suspension was a little better, but they should tweak it a little bit and reduce the body roll, the vertical movement that this car has. So guys, this was the all-new Syros EV. I hope I explained the car well to you. Well, if you liked it, do give a thumbs up, share and subscribe to all our social media channels. And let us know in the comment section what is the best feature that you liked about this electric car. So I'm Prabit signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be safe and drive safe.